I love the question of why does water matter? Kind of essential for humanity, so it makes all the difference in the world. And of course we've got to protect it. And I love those fighters out there that are on the front lines trying to protect water, not just for themselves, but for everyone. Listen, the key to getting the word out is action. And so activism is everything. It's never the politicians that fix things, it's always the activists on the ground. And so take every action you can, whether it's actually being an activist or it's being part of independent media. Go out there and get it done. Don't let them dissuade you, because the number one thing they want you to do is stay at home. Don't do that. Get out there in the streets and make a difference. So the reason I started the Young Turks is because they wouldn't let me do that anywhere else. And so it was by necessity. I didn't want to be a mouthpiece. I didn't want to be a news actor. I wanted to do real news. And so I thought, well, I'll just do it. And it's not that easy because it's been 14 years and a lot of 15-hour days. But at the same time, as long as you're unstoppable, it's true. I know it sounds like a cliche, but you can get anything done. You just don't let them stop you. As a lot of people have said, it's not about whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up. And if you keep getting back up, there isn't anything you can't get done.
Okay, my last question is, nowadays everyone kind of has their own subjective reality that they see the world in. It's mostly through secondhand information. What's it like to be trying to tell the truth and get the real story out where everyone's following preconceived narratives? Yeah.
So it is frustrating that everybody's got their own version of reality now, but I believe that there is a real reality. The example I often use is gravity. You could have a different version of it, but I wouldn't test it. So yes, I know that as Stephen Colbert famously said, reality has a well-known liberal bias, but there is one. 2 + 2 does equal 4. There are facts, there is math, there is science, no matter how much others declare war on it. So, but you know what? You gotta understand that getting the message out does work. I view every one of our videos on the Young Turks as a message in a bottle, and they're received, thank God, by a lot of people. And those folks come up to me all the time and say, hey, you know what? I was wrong-headed. I grew up in a culture that was conservative. I grew up in a different culture, usually in the South or evangelical, and I found the light because I realized when I fact-checked you guys, you were right and they were wrong. So facts do matter.